Okay then, boxing fans, we're going to give you something really special today. And it's not going to be a sexual favour. It is going to be a live commentary of Lamont Peterson versus Lucas the Machine Matthysse, or El Machin, whatever that is, if that's how you say it. But I'm happy I'm here with Chris, I'm here with James, and I'm here with Paul, so to speak. He's a bit behind us, but, you know, he's alright. How are you guys doing? Are you looking forward to this fight?
Yeah, buzzing, man.
Okay, what do you all think about Peterson up to now, and how he's fighting in the first round?
He's keeping it a distance and he's boxing at minute.
Mm-hmm. He's keeping good range.
Work him out.
Keeping good range. Resetting the angles. I like it.
He's utilising his reach advantage. Obviously, he's got like a 3 or 4 inch reach advantage over Matthysse, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he is. He's doing it well. I mean, like, look, tying him up as well. Brilliant.
Yeah, he's not doing no work on inside, is he, Peterson, now?
No, ooh, good punches thrown then.
There's that left, that counter from Matthysse.
Mm-hmm. There it is. I like Peterson. I like Peterson while he's using his jab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean to like a off subject, but have you seen Adrian Broner in the front row? On air, is he weird?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Alright, let's get back to him.
His jab's quite good at the beginning so far, Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not really landing with it though, is he? He's just skimming it, his top gloves.
Yeah.
He's not landing full on with it.
More of a keepy offer, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, so it's up to you whether you want to score that or not.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, have said Matthysse is not that quick, but his counter left hook is definitely got some speed on it. It's probably quicker than Garcia's.
Yeah.
I would say.
He's not fast, but he's sharp, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he made look stupid then though. Missed that.
He's trying to get in range, isn't he? Trying to get in range, Matthysse.
You see, he's not cutting the ring down as well as he was in the Jose fight. You see, one of the things he does do is he starts quite slow himself, Matthysse. Yeah. But he does come on and build tempo as the fight goes on.
See, Peterson just tying up every time we get close, don't they?
Yeah, he's got no interest right now on fighting on the inside. You see,
he's just trying to settle, really, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that he can actually fight like this though. I've never seen him successfully fight on the back foot and box. Because I don't think that's his game play. That's what he's good at.
The one thing he's good at, Matthysse, is he's competitive, but just slugging.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. One of that is an issue that he's in this ring. He's in here, and his arsenal is what a counter punch.
Yeah, there's that left hand again.
Left hand counter punch. Yeah.
The thing to say is as well, Peterson isn't committing to his punches.
So end of that round. Who did you give that round to, guys?
Peterson.
Lamont Peterson.
Yeah, definitely Peterson round.
No, I didn't give it to Peterson. I don't think he really landed with anything. His jab was keeping Matthysse off, but it wasn't really landing clean, was it? More of a keepy offy jab.
I thought he did enough to win. I don't think Lucas did enough to win throughout the fight. He didn't really land until the last 5.
Well, yeah, I can see what you mean, but it's not a round where I think Peterson definitely won it because he did the better stuff. If he won it, he only won it by default.
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't think he's gonna really come into.
Flat-footed, isn't it?
I don't think it's gonna matter at the end who you give the rounds to.
There's Danny Garcia.
I know. Arrogant bastard.
I can't wait to see his reaction again.
I know, it's going to be brilliant, that. Look at the eyes don't lie.
Yeah, the eyes don't lie, man.
Shit's over there.
Lucas is coming out faster now. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm glad he missed those shots, because I think he would have been in the hospital if those had landed.
Again, he's doing the thing where he's putting his left out in front of his body, but he's not really touching Matthysse with it, is he?
No. He's doing this other thing where he sort of ducks down and tries to be evasive. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to call that, but I don't like it, and it doesn't work for him. Every time I've seen him do it, he either gets dropped straight after it or tagged. He did against Khan, and he did against him.
See, Matthysse needs to use more. He used to use more feints in his fights, man.
Yeah, nice body shot.
Good body shot, yeah.
Beautiful body shot.
I know, he's hurt, yeah.
Oh.
That's the back of the
Yeah, he's
head.
hurt him, wobbled him.
Hit him in the back of the head.
He
He's
didn't like
complaining,
that at all.
Peterson.
Oh, Peterson's complaining. That's not a good sign. Means he's afraid.
Again, look, he keeps lunging out with that left lead, but he's not really touching him with it. Yeah,
Matthysse
that's
is
it.
opening up now.
Yeah, opening up.
Peterson's trying to hold on.
Holding on.
Again, he's trying to settle Peterson, and Matthysse not letting him.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh, big right hand.
Good combination. Again, Peterson tying up. Trying to spoil his way through, innit?
Yeah. But he's not getting the better of it. I don't think he's getting the better.
Still complaining, caught an uppercut and all.
Oh, wild miss by Lucas there.
how high is Steve Smoker on his trousers, by the way?
Steve Smoker. Steve Smoker didn't referee this one very well, I didn't think, really.
No, he should see it.
No,
That's
poor.
watching.
See, they were good shots.
Oh,
big
shot.
Wow, Matthysse.
See, Peterson wanted to fight back there. Oh, big right
big
hand!
right hand.
He's hurt! Peterson's hurt! He's on the ropes! He wants to hold on! And he gets out of it. He got out of that quite well.
Wasn't really in that much trouble there, was it?
No. Oh my god! Peterson's back on the ropes! He's hurt!
There he goes.
And he
He's
goes
out.
down!
Oh, jelly legs.
Jelly legs.
Down he goes.
Down he goes.
Right, left hand.
Yeah.
On temple that was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Scrambled
right.
his senses.
Top of the head. He's
Yeah, high on head.
but his legs aren't with him.
No.
Yeah. So he's not hurt there, I just think he
Oh,
had
Smolder's interfering.
lost his balance.
Smoker giving him extra time there.
And now he's on his bike running.
Oh,
His legs.
Oh, a bit naughty from
Another one.
Back of the head.
Yeah. Matthysse is roughing him up now. Survived.
Well, nice shot to end the round by Lamont Peterson.
Yeah, good left
Yeah,
hand.
that's what I mean.
But it's still a
Can't
10,
slug.
still a 10-8 round.
So I mean, when he gets hurt, he stands and trades because he doesn't know what else to do.
Yep.
Despite his instinct taking over. Look, yeah, there it is, right on the temple.
Oh.
Scrambles his...
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't think he was hurt by that. I think it completely took all his balance off him. His
I like
legs
the
were
way Peterson just dropped his left hand there just to open it up even more for Matthysse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he ducked down with it, didn't he? Put his head on it.
His legs here, he just flops like a fish here, doesn't he?
Don't think he's desperately hurt there. It's his legs. His balance has just gone on it.
Exactly. He's not like hurt and he can't... He's... Oh my god,
That was a similar shot to Amir. You know, the Amir Khan
was,
dance
yeah.
here.
Yeah, it was, that punch didn't hurt Amir Khan, it completely knocked his balance off and he couldn't get his legs back fast enough.
Peterson looks like he's recovered at start here, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it
So,
does
yeah,
look like it. It's flash
massively
knockdown.
hurt,
Yeah.
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 You just needed a breather, which is what the end of the round gave. Oh,
Quick start.
Oh, that's a big punch.
Oh,
And
Matthysse broke
Matthysse
himself.
misses a massive shot and falls over himself. Nice body shot
he's
again.
not, the one,
there.
he's not the one who looks stupid at the minute, though, is he?
No.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful shot. Nice counter punch.
Oh, he's holding on Peterson for dear life now.
Yep. This ain't gonna end well. Steve Smolger.
Interfering with Matthysse again.
Yeah. Another referee giving Peterson the benefit of the doubt and a bit of help.
Good
Say
right
it
hand
ain't.
from-
Say it ain't so.
everyone bums off Steve Smoker as well for being that fellow who left them fight.
Didn't let them fight here.
Is that?
Oh, big left.
Oh.
They can go
Matthysse
through
is
walls
up
now.
again. Oh,
Peterson's
Peterson's
coming
fighting
back now,
back.
Yeah, fighting back.
standing and trading because he doesn't know what else to do. He's
Yeah,
just panicked.
fighting fire with fire, and he's not got the bigger arsenal.
Oh, you can see Matthysse is happy to trade if he wants to trade.
Yep.
Yeah, this is right up his alley, this, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You don't put fire out with fire, you put it out with water.
That's the first time he's even bothered trading on inside
Yeah.
Peterson.
He's getting a few more shots off himself, but
Yeah,
he's taking more shots, and he's taking big shots.
They have no
Okay.
effect to have they?
No, he's just he's got a good defence, Matthysse.
Mm-hmm.
Better than some people's anyway.
So I like the way he's coming in, Matthysse. He's not wasting his shots now.
No.
Now he's picking them, isn't he?
Yeah, he's ready to pick him up.
If he was just a wild slugger. He'd be slugging for the high heavens. wouldn't he? He's
Hit on the break there. Was it that? Oh! That should be it.
Yep, Peterson's down.
On his back. Stop.
He's up.
Completely gone.
He's just about got up.
It should be stopped here.
Yeah.
Referee, stop it.
Reminds me of Yacon versus Danny Garcia. That
Yeah. No, I can't believe he's letting that go on. He's completely
let's give him a bit of extra time, mate.
Smoke down again. Done. All over.
That's all she sang.
wiped out completely. Bam, bam, thank you, man. Good, man.
And there's a new king at the 140-pound division. And I want to see a little picture of Danny Garcia's face after he sees that knockdown.
Oh, he's shitting his pants. Glasses are on.
Glasses are on.
Oh, dear.
He's saying, I'm number one. No, you're not, mate. You're duck.
He's going to roll from Matthysse now like AIDS, isn't he?
Peterson never properly recovered, did he?
No, you can't
get into the fight, I think.
No.
I don't think he landed hard, clean on Matthysse once, did he? All the shots were grazing shots or block shots.
He looked stuck what to do, didn't he? Didn't know what to do.
Stuck between two game plans. For a minute, you're trying to box. Couldn't do it because he's not a good outside boxer.
Yeah, you said him, can't box. Not as well. Not well enough, anyway.
Never seen him do it successfully. Tried to box with Amir Khan, got outboxed for the first part of the fight. You know, tried to box with Ortiz, got beat up first half of the fight.
Yeah.
Tried to outbox Matthysse, got knocked down numerous times.
Yeah. Oh, big left hand.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, great shot. Just as Peterson throwing one.
I can't believe Smolga let it go on again. Look, he falls over. How he falls here.
Yeah.
He sits up and then falls back down again because he's...
Look how he sits up.
Oh,
Great
that was a beautiful shot. That was a great counter punch, that.
Well,
he sits up and then just flops again.
Look at him as he goes down. He's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. He doesn't know his own name there, does he?
No.
You know what day it is.
Yeah. He's pretty much unconscious there.
Second knockdown were a non-issue on it, really. Just to follow on from first. Good left hand now.
Yeah.
Finished him off completely.
Sit back down.
That left hand's a bomb.
That guy's scary.
Yeah.
Number one. Number one.
He's got massive power.
See, people still think that Danny Garcia is number one. How is Danny Garcia number one?
No.
Is he number one by default or something?
He's never got lucky. If anything, he's been unlucky. Garcia's been lucky in this fight. Especially in the car fight.
I mean, let's give him the Khan fight. He beat Amir Khan, but...
Yeah. I'm not trying to take it away from him,
yeah.
but...
The point I'm trying to make is that such a big issue? Is that amazing? I mean, it's Chili Khan. He should be knocking him out, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
And Eric Morales.
No way near as good as that.
And just about squeezing past Zab Judah.
Oh, Danny Garcia looks like he's shitting his pants.
He does. He doesn't look best pleased, does he?
No.
I'm not surprised.
That was super impressive from Matthysse there.
He's going to run for the high heavens now.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Peterson looks like he's been in a war.
Yeah. If he said we had a rubber sweat there, did he?
Yeah.
Always look confident from the beginning, look composed from the beginning, Matthysse.
I can't believe Steve Smolga let that go on after the second knockdown. Christ.
He should have stopped it, shouldn't he, when he failed to get it first time?
I know everyone says, he lets them fight and he doesn't intrude too much, but come on, it's common sense should have jumped in there.
It's back on this chin issue though, again with Peterson.
Yeah, how would you rate this guy's chin, Peterson's chin? Chris, how'd you rate the chin?
I'd put it below Khan's chin. He's been dropped numerous times, hurt numerous times. Matthysse sparked him out. Amir Khan dropped him. Peterson didn't drop Khan.
Nope, did not. Yeah, it's something to think about, definitely. I don't think he's got a good chin. I definitely think his chin is shaky, to say the least. You know, dropped by Ortiz, dropped by, obviously Khan, dropped and stopped by Lucas Matthysse. In fact, he wasn't dropped and stopped, he was just blown out the water. Totally showing his level, which is, it doesn't matter how you rate Peterson, you've got to rate him at least one place below Lucas Matthysse.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, how did anyone see Lamont Peterson winning this fight?
Again, I think I overrated him a little bit. I underrated Matthysse a little bit. I thought that if Matthysse could knock him out, but I just didn't think he would. I think Peterson would be able to take the shots and survive. And look how long I was.
Yeah. I never give Peterson a chance. It was always going to be a knockout for Matthysse. Nailed on.
You got that one spot on, Chris. Yeah. You said he was going to beat him up early.
Said he wouldn't recover from an early knockdown. He hadn't. Took him out inside 5. Easy knockout, easy win.
Beautiful counter punch here.
Yeah, great left hand. Took his legs completely away.
He hit the floor very hard there as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't like he just stumbled or anything. He had to smack the floor really hard there.
Yeah, hit his head hard, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. James, who did you have beforehand in the prediction?
Well, I said Matthysse mid-rounds. But, I'm not going to lie, I thought it could have gone either way. I leaned to that in the prediction, but I thought it was definitely going to be a lot more competitive. I think Matthysse boxed well in the first round. He didn't commit to his punches. He wasn't sort of, punching through the target, but I thought he nicked the first round. But after that, it was just all Matthysse. I think the problem is Peterson just got caught between 2 game plans. Like he showed that he couldn't really adapt to what Matthysse was bringing to the table.
Yeah, definitely.
He looked intimidated, didn't he? He looked intimidated by Matthysse power. Looked like he'd read too much into it.
Overawed.
Yeah. Overmatched, overawed.
One thing he did say beforehand was, I can deal with Lucas's power. I've been hit by big power punches before and I've always got up.
Same way I can shut up making plops and wanted to.
Yeah, doesn't mean you're gonna do a good job of it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think that's dealing with power getting knocked down.
No.
That's called not dealing with someone's power if you get knocked
Exactly, yeah.
down.
You deal with power if he takes a shot and stands up off it.
Yeah, or you don't get hit by it altogether. That's dealing with someone's power. Getting hit, put down doesn't say you're dealing with someone's power. It says you've got a leaky defense and a suspect chin.
Exactly.
It's alright dealing with power, but I think a lot of people underrated Lucas's power. I think a lot of people just looked at his record and think he's overrated. His KO ratio is overrated.
Yeah.
Matthysse power it's a real deal.
Yeah, definitely is. I mean, yeah, the other guy in the division, Danny Garcia, he's got a good few knockouts in his last few fights. How'd you look at that fight going, Chris?
I see Garcia getting knocked out very quickly. I think I've overrated his power before after what he did to Amir Khan, but you watch when the Judah fight, I don't think he carried that much power in that fight. Judah took his shots quite well in my opinion.
Yeah. What do you reckon, James?
Yeah, I think Garcia would last a shorter time than Amir Khan would, because I think Amir Khan could feasibly bank a few early rounds against
Matthysse.
Boxing keeping at distance. Now I think Matthysse would start cutting the ring off, start timing Amir Khan's speed, catch him, and then as soon as you catch Khan, he's going to always revert to type and start trying to trade, and he'd get knocked out very quickly. Whereas I think Garcia would sort of try and maybe box a little bit, but also hold his ground and try and maybe land something big. But I just think Matthysse looks very sturdy in there, and I think when he lands, you're very lucky if you can get out of there now, because I think he's clearly a different animal to the one that fought Alexander and Judah. I mean, he knows how to close the show.
Yeah, he really does know how to close the show. He doesn't leave it up for discussion, does he? No, he don't. Paul, what do you reckon? Garcia, Matthysse?
I think Matthysse absolutely wipes him out. Probably even faster than he just wiped out Peterson once. I underrated Matthysse a little bit just before this fight. I picked Peterson, but now it can't be denied. He's an absolute animal, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Garcia, I think Garcia, he's got a good little dig on him as well, but it's absolutely no way near Mathisse's power. I think Garcia can punch as well, but actually if he has to stand, he stands toe to toe and trades with Matthysse, like Peterson just tried to do, then he's going to come second all day long. And I don't think Garcia would know how to try and fight Matthysse any other way. I think he would just try and stand toe to toe with him, and he's going to get beat, and I think he's going to get beat very, very fast if he does that.
This is an interesting question. Obviously, Floyd seems to be looking down the weight class as opposed to up the weight classes for his next fight. So surely, you know, the guy to take from the guy to sort of pluck from the 140 weight class would be Matthysse. How do you think he'd do against Floyd?
I don't think he'd win that fight. No. Floyd is the same Floyd that fought against Guerrero would do well against Matthysse, just based on the first round.
Yeah.
I don't see Matthysse hitting him with too much. The only thing that would be a worry would be what's his fit. You know, the way Matthysse works the body quite a lot. To be honest, no. I wouldn't look at either Garcia or Matthysse fighting against Mayweather unless they fight each other first.
I think
and there's a winner.
Matthysse is more likely to fight a Pacquiao rather than fighting Floyd.
Oh no, I don't think so.
He's alluded to it himself, Matthysse. He wants to fight him, but...
Yeah, well, do you think Bob Arum's going to let Pacquiao anywhere near Matthysse?
No, obviously not with politics and stuff, but I don't think there's any likelihood of Matthysse fighting Floyd. I just don't think it's dead in water. It won't happen.
Could Matthysse even move up, do you think? And be strong?
I don't know.
He said he carries weight, alright. He said he would go.
I think he's got the punch,
guy, isn't he?
He is, but I think he's got well over the average punch for this division. So I can assume it would carry up.
Yeah,
you know?
I think his power it definitely carry.
But I'm not too worried about that. I don't think that's gonna come off really. All I want is Garcia versus Matthysse, and I can only see one winner.
I think what you're going to see, I think you're going to see everybody move up to 147, apart from Matthysse.
Yeah.
So he'll get left with any title he wants.
Yeah, he can take a pick probably.
Absolutely.
Still some good fights out there for him, I guess.
Like what?
Well, I would like to see the Danny Garcia fight. If that didn't happen, there's that Khabib Al-Akhmadayev, or his name is. Who else is there in the division? Good question.
I'll tell you a good fight. Him and Brandon Rios would be fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
Brandon Rios has got a chin.
Yeah, that'll be a slugfest. That I would like to see that.
I think a lot of that will be. Go on.
Brandon Rios is going to fight Pacquiao next, and if he gets beat by Pacquiao, who we all think's knackered, do you really think Rios would be worth it then? Would you think his stop would be too low?
Yeah.
Could be.
Rios has got to beat Pacquiao to set a fight up with Matthysse, I think. If he loses, I just can't see him justifying it happening. Matthysse, it's his coming out party tonight.
You know, you guess who else is in this division now? The 140 division, and I've no idea how we got down here. Selçuk Aydin. What do you reckon about that? If that came off, Matthysse versus Selçuk Aydin.
That might not be too bad, you know. The styles might gel into a little war, but Aydin, I think he'd definitely get taken out.
I agree, but he took some shots in.
Yeah, he can take his licks, but
he's not took any licks like the one he's going to deal out.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not convinced that Aydin would be strong at 140. I think he looks like a very big welterweight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always get down to 140.
No idea. There's somehow he's doing it.
Do you think if everyone does move up, do you think Matthysse will be happy just sitting at 140, or do you think he'll chase after them and go to 147 himself?
Well, yeah. I mean, it all comes down to if he can move up, because he's only 5'6". You know. Yeah,
it's bad, isn't it? Ricky Hatton was about that height and he couldn't move up, could he?
No, maybe he should maybe test the water maybe once.
Yeah.
In a non-title fight against someone who's not that good.
You can earn a lot of money off just like, you know, the title defences and just being the dominant guy at 140. He could easily get like, you know, sort of nearly $1 million a fight on Showtime just being the supreme guy at 140.
Yeah, I'll second that. That's a good point.
I think he could do that, but I think in time he is going to think, you know what, if if they're not going to come to me, I'm going to go to them. I'm not going to let them run away from them.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna have to.
is one. There's a guy in the top 10 right now. Is he in the top 10? Wait there. No, he's in the top 12 right now. He's not a good fighter, but he's rated in the top 12. Cesar Rene Cuenca, right? 44-0, undefeated. Yeah, he's only got 2 knockouts, so he's not a big puncher, right?
2 knockouts out of 44 wins.
Yep, he's not a big puncher, but
Really?
he's from Argentina, so being a big all Argentinian fight.
I can see that happening, definitely.
That wouldn't be bad.
Would that make any money in America though, or would they have to have it in Argentina?
Fight in Argentina?
Would
Yeah,
do in
but again-
Argentina.
Yeah, Showtime have put that on because they put a lot of other shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but going over to Argentina would cost a lot of money, wouldn't it? I think when they went over to Martinez, do you know when HBO put Martinez on?
Yeah.
That was the first time HBO had ever been to South America, so do you think they're willing to pay the money for a guy who is basically just going to get flattened by the Matthysse? Or do you think he'd say to him, no, I'll take a cheaper fight here in the US?
Well, they might do, yeah. I mean, let's look at...
Yeah, again, it's just worth thinking on, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because it would cost a lot of money for them to put a ship on in Argentina.
Yeah, well, let's have a look at who's available in the USA right now then. We've got Mike Alvarado. He's still there or about, but he's not in the right promotional company. Kerry Mayfield, he's not in the right promotional company. Terence Crawford, he's not in the right promotional company. Mike Dawes Jr. knocked out. Hank Lundy, that wouldn't be a bad fight. What do you reckon? Hank Lundy?
Yeah.
Dominated.
What-
Or
What?
Paul Spadafora?
Dominated.
Okay. They're the available Americans in the top 12.
Yeah.
What about Roberto Ortiz? Could he not fight him?
Possible.
This he's never lost. He's got 22 KOs, hasn't he? 28 wins, 22 KOs. That look alright on paper.
Yeah. You know, there's definitely some people out there that he could fight.
There's a guy who's this might be a bit out of left field, but what his name slips me. What's the name of the guy who's the British 140 champion?
No.
No, I'm saying that because do you think Showtime might say, oh, you know what, get a keep busy fight for him? Do you know, like they just got Gavin Reese over to fight?
So you want... Well,
I don't say I want it, but I'm
it
saying
won't, it won't happen. It won't happen because
What's his name?
It's
kind of thing.
Adil Anwar versus that guy. What's his name? I can't even remember his name. We're gonna go boo him, Paul.
Yeah, I'm just thinking he's bound to be like a top 20, isn't he? Because he's got the British title.
Darren
Darren
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Do you reckon might? The TV people might just say, oh, you know what? Just get some sacrificial lamb to beat up and keep busy. It happens like before the Gavin Reese fought Adrian Broner. What's it called? If I had said to Gavin Reese to fight Adrian Broner, you would have gone, oh no, like that. But it happens, doesn't it? He said
You never know.
support just get slaughtered.
Yeah, but maybe they'll do that with someone like Johan Guzman.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Do you know, just an average or a very slightly above average fighter? Do you reckon they'll send him over to just get slaughtered?
Possibly.
Someone who's like in the top 20, say they'll get him over just to fill a TV thing.
Paul McCloskey.
What about fighting Mosley?
Oh no.
Did that happen?
You know, he out 147.
I know Mosley's just won, but I think he's been flogged to death now, hasn't he? We've got him to fight.
Yeah, but
We've got him to fight. What's his face? Canelo Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
The thing is, Chris just said.
One at a time, guys. Go on, Paul.
I'm saying he's had, he fought Mayweather, he fought Pacquiao, he fought Alvarez, and he didn't get stopped, but he got absolutely dominated in every one. I think he's just been flogged to death now, and people wouldn't buy it.
yeah, well, yeah.
Possibly. I mean, he's still got his fight against Cano. People watch
yeah.
that. He's probably going to get 1 or 2 more paid days out of that.
That's a problem.
I think Mosley's going to get fed to Broner, but
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah.
But that Roberto Ortiz has got the WBC silver welterweight title, so that's interesting because obviously if Garcia vacates and pussies out, Matthysse is going to get that title, and then he could just, like you say, fight the silver titleist.
Yeah, 'cause when you look at rankings
Here's
suggest
what-
Ortiz would be in line, wouldn't it?
Here's one that they could put in Argentina and it would sell massively and would be worth going. Do you think they could get Marcus Maidana to come back down to 140?
No.
I don't think he can come down to 140 anymore. I think he's a lazy fat bastard who can't come down.
I saw him fight against Devin Alexander at 147 and he looked awful.
Yeah,
I thought he
exactly.
looked just too small. And I remember saying to himself, he's got to go back down.
What's this Roberto Ortiz like? Is he any good?
He's got a decent record, but it looks for it. Probably a paper record, though.
Yeah, I've never seen him fight. So.
I said Maidana because I think there's a rivalry there, isn't there? Because Maidana beat Matthysse in the amateurs.
Yeah, it would be a good fight that I'd like to see happen, but I'm not sure if it would happen anytime soon. A good fight would be that Khabib Al-Akhdadayev, or his name, that guy. That would be a good fight for him. If they can make that happen, that would be quite cool. Other than that, I hope they don't sacrifice the win of Darren Hamilton versus Adil Anwar to him.
Yeah,
I really hope they don't.
That's well out of left field, but it wouldn't be the most unrealistic thing in the world.
No, it wouldn't, but I don't want it to happen because I like Adil.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't want him to get beat up.
They'll get wiped out, won't they?
No, forget that. Please don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Who's he with, Darren Hamilton?
He's with, who is he with? He's with the guy who's got a TV show on Sky now. Former boxer. Black guy.
Spencer Fearon.
Oh,
Spencer Fearon.
Yeah,
Spencer Fearon.
Oh, I was going to say if he's with Matchroom, then it will definitely happen because they don't give a fuck about sending the fighters get destroyed.
Yeah, exactly.
Frank Warren wouldn't let. If he was with Frank Warren, I was going to say, oh no, because Frank Warren said he won't do that.
Yeah, it's
The ball's going to end up with Matthysse, isn't it?
Matthysse is actually rated right now as the #1 in the division, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Other than
That could be problematic, that though, couldn't it? Because if Garcia decides to move up, either he stays and wins a vacant title, or he moves to 147, and he's going to get dodged to fuck at 147.
Yeah. And there's this, did you all point out this Victor, what's his face as well? Victor Hostol.
Yeah. I've never seen much of him, to be honest.
He's just won a vacant WBC international title. So
they're possibles, aren't they, if it become vacated, the WBC title?
Yeah, I mean, he could just do an easy defence against that.
Yeah, he could
if
do
he
it.
wants to keep
money,
busy fight, yeah, I guess so.
So that's what I mean, yeah, just a keep busy fight, one that'll keep the TV people hungry while he waits to see if Garcia's going to shit out on him.
Yeah, probably will. I don't have high hopes for Garcia. I think he's gonna, call it a day quite soon.
Yeah.
When I say call it a day, at this weight limit, I don't see him getting in the ring with him. I think they're gonna try and sell what's his face out to Mayweather, probably get the most money they can for him, because they won't get as much money against Lucas Matthysse, and it's almost a guaranteed loss.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a shame, but at the end of the day, I'm going to ask you now what you thought about the fighter and how it's changed. Post-fight, Chris, are you surprised by anything in terms of Peterson or Matthysse, or has everything just been proved exactly right for you?
I think everything I said come to fruition. I couldn't say anything else but a clear win for Matthysse. I think he's going to have problems now, because I just don't think anyone wants to fight him. I can see Garcia definitely moving out where... It depends what Matthysse wants to do, balls in his court, or what Golden Boy want him to do.
Yeah, it's definitely, we've got to see what happens. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, though. What do you reckon?
I think Golden Boy might have shot himself in the foot by letting him come out and beating Peterson like that. They could have shot themselves in the foot.
Maybe. Do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, because I don't think they're going to give Garcia to Matthysse after that. I just cannot see it happening. They're going to make money with Floyd Mayweather with him, in all likelihood.
But it'd be better to see him fight Matthysse.
Yeah, for boxing fans, we want to see Matthysse Garcia. It looks like an absolutely brilliant fight on paper.
Yeah, that does look good. What do you reckon, James? Has anything changed, or what do you think at the end of the fight? Has anything changed from beforehand? In the prediction?
No, well, there was question marks for me over how legitimate Mathisse's power was, just on the pure fact that, the guys that he'd stopped, even though that it was very impressive how he stopped them and he looked extremely powerful, they weren't the best guys at 140. They weren't, but he proved on the night how truly powerful he is, and I didn't predict it would end that early, even though I thought maybe Peterson would get caught. I thought maybe Peterson would get up, fight a little bit more, and maybe get stopped a few rounds later. But just shows how devastating Matthysse is when he can land a big shot, and maybe a few years ago he might have left people off the hook, but doesn't seem to look like he allows that to happen now. He knows how to finish a fight, but
a lot more cerebral, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's a lot more relaxed in there than maybe what I think he used to be a little bit more hasty. But I think he knows what he has, and I think it's benefited him because he's not sort of rushing for the knockout at all. He's very calculated, and how he counter punches as well. I think he's just getting better and better how he approaches a fight. But I think in terms of long term, him and junior welterweight, I totally agree with Chris in that the likelihood is, if you go by history, these fighters, the big money fighters, are sort of going to go up to 147 to try and avoid a fight with Matthysse. But I think the problem is that firstly, Lucas Matthysse is now advised by Al Heyman, and Al Heyman, he's not going to have signed Matthysse just to sort of leave him on the sidelines. Essentially, I mean, he might have just sort of said, look, if people move out of the 140 division, you're going to be able to rule over and essentially pick up your paychecks and have all the belts. Maybe that was the deal, but the problem is that Danny Garcia is the WBC, the WBA, and the Ring Magazine champion, and he just beat Zab Judah, and he has said many times before this fight that he has got at least 1 or 2 fights at 140. Now, he could easily go up to 147 and just completely duck and dodge, but it is going to make him look ridiculously bad. Now, we know in boxing, people always look, people can look bad and they can twist it however way they want it, but he's going to look very bad. He's going to look like he's, dodging Matthysse for sure, because they're both in the same promotional company. So, maybe he will move up, but I'd like to see that fight. Just to allow Matthysse, that big fight to prove 100% that he is number one. I mean, I've got no doubt in my mind he is number one. Yeah. I think he deserves that fight to get all the belts and to beat the champion.
Yeah, I think so. He wants that fight, doesn't he? I want to see it. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. What do you reckon, then, Paul? I mean, you're the one who said at the beginning. You did say that you expect Lamont Peterson to win this fight, and afterwards, now that it's happened, he obviously didn't win that fight. What's changed for you in terms of both Lamont and Matthysse?
Well, I know now that Matthysse is absolutely the real deal, sort of thing. Like, he hasn't just got a load of easy knockouts over non-world class opponents. I was concerned about before this fight that maybe his power was good, but it wasn't that good, like everyone was saying. But he's absolutely proved me wrong. He absolutely wiped out Peterson.
Yeah.
And you can say, all right, Peterson's not got the best of chins, but Peterson's been hit by other fighters and he's managed to recover, sort of thing. And he wasn't able to recover even remotely then, was he?
No.
So it proves that if Matthysse can do what Khan couldn't, what Bradley couldn't, what Ortiz couldn't, which was knock him down and keep him down, that proves that he's the biggest punch out of all of them by far. So, yeah, I think he's definitely improved his punching. For saying going off what James said, I think he's gained confidence. If anything, he doesn't rush so much anymore. He takes his time, thinks about it a bit more, and he doesn't feel like he has to prove a point, sort of thing. He just lets his punches flow now. Whereas before, he maybe rush in and he'd be a bit over eager to try and show people his power. Whilst now he just lets the power come naturally, sort of thing. So yeah, I think without a doubt he's top. He's definitely the top dog at 140 now. I'd love to see him fight Garcia because going off what James said again, he deserves a big fight like that. to be honest, doesn't he? He deserves that big crowning moment, that big night where he's got all the belts and he's got all the money and he's got all the accolades, sort of thing. It would be a real shame if Danny Garcia just runs for the hills and Peterson kind of he's made the top dog at 140 by default instead of actually beating Garcia and proving it for real.
Yeah.
He deserves to take the crown, not have the crown, just give it to him, because Garcia's not got a big enough set.
Yeah, that's true. That's very good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, for me, just to sum it all up, you know, Lamont Peterson lapses in concentration, suspect shin, and a leaky defense. Never ends well. Lamont Peterson, you know, obviously got sparked out. This wasn't a huge shock for me. It was always on the cards, but I thought it'd be more competitive. Lucas Matthysse, top fighter, you know, good defense, excellent power. Can look a bit one-dimensional, but he brings other dimensions in at different times. And he's a good counterpuncher, very underrated boxer, very underrated counterpuncher, and very underrated power still. So, you know, he's shown a lot of people a lot of things today, and I'm really happy for him. Thanks for listening, guys.